Howdy fellow model railroaders, my name is Kevin Brown and I thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. In this episode, I would like to go over both the normal train day festivities where my group, the N-Scale of Bloomington Normal, set our modules up and other things, as well as go over the first Castle Gardens meet, which we had. Those were the last couple weekends, so we had a busy couple weekends. First and foremost, though, as far as progress on the layout, you might notice that there's a building missing. That's because it's upstairs being actually painted and getting all ready for putting on my layout. I have two other buildings that have to be modified and then finished, and that will hopefully I can complete the last scene on my layout. So I'm looking forward to getting that done. So I'm starting slow but steady. Wins the race, I hope. So I'll keep you informed. Now, as far as the first place we went to, and that was we set up for what's called normal train days. Back some years back, Amtrak tried to make a national train day to commemorate the Golden Spike ceremony and to encourage people to ride trains. And they supported it for quite a while. We participated. And after a few years, Amtrak stopped supporting it, but the town of Normal continued on, and we're very grateful they did. It allows us to set up both our T-track modules, as well as we have a O-gauge layout, which was the gift of the Uptown Merchants Association, that we can set up and let kids actually run, and they always run it just as fast as humanly possible. But it's a blast. The kids love it. And we get it. That's probably the best part about normal train days, is we get a chance to interact with all sorts of young families. It's in association with the Children's Discovery Museum, which is right next door to the venue, which happens to be the Uptown train station, which is the second busiest Amtrak station in the state of Illinois. So we get to watch trains, we get to play trains, we get to see a lot of kids. It's a good time. When you watch, I've got some footage here I'd like to share. You should be able to see our this setup and the O-gauge setup, as well as an HO setup from some young people that help us out here. So here's some footage. I hope you enjoy it. We sure had a blast over at normal train days. I couldn't tell you how many people came through there. At times we were completely overwhelmed with all sorts of young faces really were enjoying the trains just as much as we were. So it was very much a success. I enjoyed it very much. Then the next weekend we had the first meet at Castle Gardens. We've been there a couple times before, and it's showed up on my channel if you look back. It's an amazing venue. It has, he puts up space for us to set up our T-track stuff, along with an O-gauge and some HO stuff, all in a room that's also has a functioning carousel. And to top it off, he's got a giant 16-inch gauge train that everybody rides. It's a great time. Here's some footage from it. I hope you enjoy it.
Dog is followed by this. By it's getting power off of this rail. It's not getting anything off of that. Not getting anything off of that.
The PC manifest is about a week late right now, but eventually we'll get to Syracuse.
We always have a very good time at Castle Gardens. There's just so much to see and do. I know they want to build up the attendance at that. I think that they had a good start for this year, and as with all these things, it's very difficult to find a way to advertise them. But we'll be back there several times this summer, and hopefully they'll get a chance to get some more people through, and they'll be happy with the results because I know we have a blast there. That's kind of it for what we've been doing lately. Next up for my group, the N Scale of Bloomington Normal, we'll be at the Galesburg Railroad Days, June 21st through 23rd in Galesburg, Illinois. That's a very big show, not just a train show, model train show, but also a lot of displays for the real railroads. And the Galesburg Yard is a massive facility. They have tours and all sorts of stuff. I'm probably just going to go up for the day, but I know our group's going to be there running stuff the whole time. So if you get a chance, stop by and say howdy. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching.